Hey, so I wanted to hop on and share just an experience I had recently about getting out of my comfort zone. And boy, that is not always easy to do. For any of you like me, life is complicated enough and it's easy to just fall into patterns and routines where we're just kind of doing the day, doing life, business as usual, right? Things are just kind of flowing. Well, I had an opportunity through AFP International to speak at their conference, actually for AFP chapters across the country, even some beyond the United States, who were coming together for a chapter leadership session. And they asked me to speak on board diversity, for diversity in the boardroom and just everything that entails. And while I certainly pride myself on having expertise in board governance, and I certainly have talked about board diversity with the groups I work with, I've never done it as a sole topic for 90 minutes. So I was already a little bit nervous about just having enough authenticity, enough content, and being able to really connect with the audience in a way that I didn't shame people if their board doesn't look very diverse right now or doesn't reflect their communities right now. I was worried about saying the wrong thing, offending people not relating to me depending on their backgrounds. So all these sort of fears, right? And those things that stop us from doing something out of our comfort zone. So I found a way to push past it and said, you know what, this is a great opportunity to get out of my comfort zone and to partner with somebody. So what I did was I thought, what would give me a little more comfort? And so I reached out to a friend and colleague, Jason Cho, who is well-versed in this topic and very passionate about it. And I asked him if he wanted to co-present with me. And that also was out of my comfort zone because for anyone who knows me, I'm used to doing workshops and training solo. So I get control, full control, full power to create the content I want to create. And Jason took it a step further and he pushed me further out of my comfort zone because not only did I need to learn how I was going to collaborate and co-present, but he also pushed the limit on getting out of boring, dry content, a topic that sometimes just feels a little bit like it can turn into checking a box and just boring, kind of reciting certain things that are just rote and don't really have any meaning or get people further to the purpose or why diversity is important in the boardroom. So he challenged me on a whole other level. So take the comfort zone that was already I had gotten out of, and now it was really getting out of it because of Jason. And he said, we got to mix this up. We got to make this fun. We got to make this interactive. We have got to be vulnerable, Stacey. And he really, really taught me a lot through that process. So I'm not going to lie to you. I was a nervous wreck because it was all out of my comfort zone, right? The content to this degree, the co-presenting, and then the way we were going to deliver this was very different than what I usually did. And here was the end result. We got really great feedback. Like people were coming up to me days after at the conference saying, your session finally made me feel not ashamed for being a white person in the room, or your session triggered me in some ways, but it also helped me reflect more. And you were so real and you made it fun and dynamic. And so all that feedback we got. And it was so cool, right? And I don't think we would have gotten it if we had gone with my typical usual way of doing, a topic, presenting a topic like this. So even better yet, we've now been asked to come to AFP Brandywine chapter in Delaware. And at their National Philanthropy Day conference, they've asked us to present the same topic of some different dimensions to it, but the same topic. And I am so jazzed and just am like, wow, this all started by one decision to push out of the comfort zone. So this video is to encourage you. If you are in a rut in any part of your life, I want you to challenge yourself because there are the opportunities. Maybe it's once a month. You say, what am I going to do this month that would make me a little uncomfortable? Doesn't have to be quite as uncomfortable as I went, but like a little uncomfortable. And do you have an accountability buddy or somebody you could partner with to help bring that to life? Because I'll tell you what, if it weren't for Jason, it would have been really easy for me to just go back into my normal way of doing it and trying to provide some more kind of routine nature and approaches to this. But he helped. The assignment, the contract helped to push me out of the comfort zone and just doing things differently and mixing it up. So here's to breaking the mold. Good luck.